Hi YouTube, welcome to Pagan Perspective. This is Wednesday and I'm your host, Megan. Hi YouTube, welcome to Pagan Perspective. I'm your host, Megan, and today we're talking about the devil in the craft. So, okay, I'm going to try and take on this topic. It was by Anonymous. I'm going to take it on as best I can. I think that it's definitely a button pusher for me because as somebody who was raised pagan, I have gotten this sort of thing all my life. And one of the things that's going on right now for me is my work is actually striking. I spent the day outside on the picket line because management has continued to not budge even an inch. Even on the littlest things, it's a power move for them. We asked for example, in mileage reimbursement, we asked for 1 cent every year for 3 years. That was like our bare bottom. We actually wanted a total of 5 cents because they're actually like 10 cents lower than the national average already for how much we get reimbursed for using our own vehicles to go see clients. I'm a therapist. And they only want to give us 1 cent over 3 years. That's like 0.333 of a cent a year. And they won't budge on it. It's clearly a power play. It would not break their bank. Our CEO makes $189,000 a year and wears Manolo Blahniks. Like, there's no way. So, and of a nonprofit, by the way. so it's really frustrating, and that's really on my mind right now. And so when I got this topic, I'm like, no, not something else that is going to push my buttons. I have spent my whole life rallying and trying to get people to understand that we are not this stereotype. Now, are there people in the craft? Are there pagans who worship the devil and who even use a concept of a devil, energy form, whatever have you, in their practice? Sure, absolutely. However, at least in my opinion, and from what I've experienced, the majority of pagans do not, A, worship the devil, even acknowledge the existence of an absolute evil known as the devil, and 3, do not believe in hell. Don't even believe it's happening. Most pagans, majority of pagans, believe in reincarnation. They don't believe in heaven or hell. So I think that that's one of the things that can really get to me. I have been told, even from a young age, when I was very young, at 9 years old, I was told by people at school and things that I'm going to hell because of what I believe, and that I worship the devil regardless of the fact that I say I don't. They say I do it anyway, that the devil lies and is fooling me, and that I really worship the devil. Well, I don't. And that is the facts. I don't worship the devil. My personal faith acknowledges that the Christian God, the Christian devil, all of that exists, but they are minor deities and lesser gods. They're minor. The only reason why they exist is because they are brought into energy forms. All gods exist because of the power of the human mind to create them into existence. Now, the devil, though, the Christian devil, that, yes, I believe exists out there in the world, but is so minor a deity that a meditation from me would completely take that creature out and disarm it. Like, it has absolutely no power of me. It is so minor. Same thing with the Christian God. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. I don't believe they have power in the same way that the god and the goddess have power. And I believe that they are manifestations of the energy of the people believing in them. They are not like the god and the goddess who are there from the beginning, who were there before time. So, that being said, there are also other creatures that I do believe have powers that maybe some might think of in the terms like the devil, and that's demons. Demons of my faith are similar to elementals. They have their own plane, they have their own existence. You can project yourself to that plane. You can have conversations with them. You can summon them from that plane the same way that you would an elemental or fae. Now, they have a different set of rules. They're hedonistic. They are tricksters. They are completely self-serving. But they're not pure evil. I don't believe in the existence of pure good or pure evil. I believe more in the yin-yang, harmony of all. There's a balance. Everything in the universe has balance. A little bit here, a little bit there. And it keeps everything in check. When things get out of whack, that's why there's balance. That is why you even needed the devil in the first place, is because you had these people believing in this entity that is absolute good, and nature naturally found a balance for it. And so they believe then in an absolute evil form. Don't need them. When you believe in the god and the goddess who are pure and balanced in and of themselves, you do not need them. Just the way it is. So I guess that's basically what I want to say. I mean, yes, there are people who, like Satanists, who take the concept of the devil and run with it. And I mean, there's a whole thing in Florida about the schools giving out Bibles, and the Church of Satan decided, hey, we're going to give out coloring books and our own stuff. And I read the coloring book and it's adorable. I mean, it's absolutely adorable. And it really has a lot of positive messages. I mean, the Satanic Bible is really all about kind of the Western ideal, this idea of individualism but also ownership and taking responsibility for your own stuff, which I very much see, and I think that's great. And own it. That's awesome. But to say that to be a witch, you are worshiping the devil is completely and utterly false. It is not something that inherently goes with witchcraft. It is not an automatic. It is one of those, you are a witch, and maybe you might worship or acknowledge the devil, but it is not a must. It is not something that even is always connected. The only reason why it's connected is because Christians, Catholics, those of Abrahamic faiths, continue to vilify witchcraft and paganism. It's what they do. It's why the burning times happened. It's why millions of people died. That is why. And you know what? People still vilify people all the time. I'm seeing it right now. My management, my work are vilifying the union. There is a reason why unions exist. People forget that. You like your weekends? You like your safety regulations at work? All those things came from it. So it's the same sort of thing. Propaganda is hurtful. It is damaging. And Abrahamic faiths have led a propaganda war against witchcraft for centuries. So don't let them win. Fight against it. If somebody says, oh, well, you worship the devil, be like, no, you are wrong. I mean, unless you do. That's fine. But if you don't, say, no, you're wrong. Get the facts. This is what I believe. And you can believe what you want to believe, but you're wrong. Just the way it is. So, I know I'm all fired up today. I think it's because of the rally and the protesting and the picket line. It just, it gets to you. So, I'm just hopeful that there'll be a resolution and everything will work out okay. But to answer the question, I mean, here's the thing. You sound, the person, the anonymous person, sounds really distressed about this. Don't be distressed. I mean, this has happened to me all my life, and it is so frustrating. It is so frustrating to be told constantly this, and to have that idea in your head of hell. That must be horrible. Now, I don't have that. I did not grow up with the idea of a hell. I did not grow up with the idea of absolute evil. And so for me, I don't have that guilt and that worry or any of that, because to me, it doesn't exist. I mean, it exists only as a hell of someone's own creation. For example, a Christian who fully believes in it and then does something that they believe they will go to hell, before they reincarnate, when they go on, some people call it the Summerland, the Shadowlands, when they move on, before they reincarnate, they will go to a place of their own choosing, a place of their own making in their mind. And if they believe they did something wrong, like sinful, well, then they're going to create their own hell in their own mind. I mean, sucks to be them. Yikes. But I know I won't be. So that's sort of where I'm at with this. I do not worship the devil. My path is a hereditary path. There has never been, nor will there ever be, a devil, an absolute evil concept, or a hell, or a heaven for that matter. So hopefully that answered the question. And, you know, just know, I know I sound really like, woof, in this video and all of that, but just please understand I'm a little worked up. So, I work in Northampton, Massachusetts, and we're really trying to make a stand against management. And if any of you are in the Western Massachusetts area, we have offices in Pittsfield, Greenfield, Springfield, and Northampton. And for the next couple days, we are striking. We're striking Thursday and Friday as well. So if you feel so inclined and you want to come out and join, we would love to have you. So, but that is about it, guys. Yeah. So I don't think I'll see you next week. I think next week is Subs Week. And the next time you see me, I will be in my new place. So, as always, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you on the flip side. Blessed be.